Hello, good morning, good afternoon for people on the East Coast. I know that the time zones are like all over we got morning and then it's noon like on the East Coast. So I'm in Central Time, so it's 11 o'clock, but I am still drinking my coffee here. I am one of those people that I reheat my coffee 500 times during the day. So, anyways, hi, Shauna. Say hi when you hop on. Okay, so I am talking today about email automations. And I feel like this is something that I put off for a long time in my business because it kind of overwhelmed me and I let it paralyze me instead of just taking it step by step and slowly creating them each week. But having these systems in place allows you to be able to create more content and work your business in other ways while these emails are taking care and nurturing your customers. And it's going to be way easier because these emails are going to answer a lot of questions and hopefully, troubleshoot with your clients and things like that, so you're not having any returns. I love these because they're duplicatable. It's super easy. It takes a little bit of time up front to kind of get your email system up and running, but once it's there, it's there. Like, I've created these a long time ago. I've been an artist for 3.5 years, and I will just go in and make little tweaks. Like, as time goes on, I will update my pictures if I get new pictures, or I will add in, I have an email that goes out to my customers about the artist program. So I'll update it to kind of what my life is like and all those things. Hopefully this does not fall. But I love email systems. You can use any platform that you want. I personally love Flowdesk. I used to use MailChimp at my old job, and I didn't love it because it's not as aesthetically pleasing as Flowdesk. But I know that a lot of people are doing Project Broadcast right now. And you can use whatever platform that you want and that works for you and is user-friendly and easy for you to use. It's just so important to have a system in place to follow up with your customers, nurture them, and let them know that you are there to help them and walk them through kind of their saint journey. And I love that it's so easy to be able to do because I know Kara, that was a huge thing of why she wanted the artist program to be a thing. Oh gosh, sorry, this is gonna fall. Is so that these girls have access to us as their mentors in the makeup world. So again, I'm going to show you the emails that I send to my customers, and I use this anywhere from when someone sends me a color match form. That's how I send them their colors, and I build their carts. So all they have to do is click the link. It takes them to their login. I put their login information in their email. I try and make it as easy as possible for them. Because some people trying to add things to their carts, and especially I was talking with a customer on Saturday because I was at a party, and she was like, how am I going to know which product is what? And I was like, it's I have an email. You're going to get an email. Everything is going to be in your cart, and then just check out. And then once you get your stuff in the mail, you're going to get another email, and it has all my videos embedded in it. So it literally walks you through it. So another thing is I'm going to share the link to all of these because I feel like I'm probably going to get that question of can you share this? So I have compiled the list of all of these together, and I'll share that in the caption at the very end for you guys. But I want to stress to make these your own because your personality should come through in your emails, just as with anything, a party script, I'm not sharing these so you can copy and paste them. I'm sharing them as more inspiration because I know some people are like, I don't even know what to write in an email, or I don't even know where to start. And so I would rather share these with you to give you guys inspiration, so you guys can get started. And that way you don't have to be like personally going in and texting or manually emailing your customers every time that you get a new customer or things like that. So the first thing, I'm going to flip my phone around here. But when my customers fill out their color match form, if you don't have a color match form, that's your step one. So do that, write that on your list to create this week, create your color match form. And then the next thing that you want to create is your color match email. So this is what's going to send to them after you look at their photos and determine what all that they need and want. And all of the information that I need to build their cart and to personalize it to them is I ask those questions in my color match form. So your color match form is like a catch-all. It's going to ask for their address, their phone number, their email, and that's going to give you all the information to create their cart for them. So whenever you go into your email, I can't see comments. If there are comments, I cannot see them. So you're gonna go in. I use Flowdesk. They have templates, and it's super, super easy. So I made a mock-up one, so it's gonna say my name here. But whenever someone gets color matched from me, they are going to get this email, and it's going to say, hey, and then I go in and I edit their name here. And so I would put like, hey, Shauna, here's your customized color match, 5-minute makeup, all in one palette. If you don't have pictures of yourself, that's okay. Literally use a picture from the Saint Gallery of a 3D palette, or just any product. And then I just say, thank you so much for choosing me to be your Saint artist. Below, you can log into your account using this information. And then I put their username because I create their cart for them. So I put their username and then their password that I generated for them. Now, if you don't want to build carts for them, just don't put that section on there, okay? And then I always put, when you check out, make sure you click May shopping link in the drop down, or if they're shopping through a party. So Saturday I had someone hosting a class, and so I put in there like Becca's makeup and mimosa class. So that way that is there. And then this is what I have matched for you, and I kind of bold these. Now I put these asterisks in here for if people have a budget, and I will add in here at the bottom like I included the items, or I can't remember exactly the verbiage that I used, but something along the lines of these fields are the ones that I would get started with your budget, and then I have these other items that they can add in later on. So I always put all the colors that I would suggest for them, but when I build their cart, I just add the items that I would get started with for their budget. Their tools, so I put their brushes that I would, sorry, it's like throwing my focus off. Their eyeshadow brush, don't forget your brush cleaner. I tell them about the bundle because it gets their bronzer for like $5. And then I always give them that reminder because some people will say, oh my gosh, this is a little expensive. Just remind them that they're purchasing all at one time, but then refills and replacements, they can order as they need. And then the palette 12 or higher, I always recommend them getting that. And then I have links in here, embedded in here, so they can check out the swatches. And then if they hit shop now, it would take them to my link, and all that they would do is log in. So I think that this is a shopping cart for one of my, because I was just building somebody else's cart. Okay, so that's your first email. That is your color match form. Now say your customer goes in and they purchase, and you get the email that someone ordered, yay. Okay, so then I go in and I send them this email, and I don't do this every time, like whenever someone emails me, or whenever I get the notification, I don't go in immediately and send it. I send these either every morning before I kick off my day or once a week. Don't be a slave to your business. Work your business and like in a smart way and when it works for you. So don't feel like, oh, I got that email, now I have to send them and tell them thank you. Just work it into your day whenever you can. If it's sending these at night, you can schedule all these emails out so you can they can go out the next morning. I just say, obviously thank them for being a customer of yours. And then whenever you get the email that their order is on their way, you are going to go in. So I have these next emails that I'm going to show you in a system. In Flowdesk, this is called a workflow. So I just got an email right before this started that one of my customers, that her order shipped. So now I would go in and I would add her, information, her email address into this segment. And that is what is going to trigger all of these other emails. So all these other emails are going to be going out to her and I'm not going to have to do anything. Okay, so that's why I'm saying work smarter, not harder. Oh my gosh, I'm just not seeing the comments. Is going, okay, good. All right, so that first email that is going to send to them, so I always send them their color match form and I send them the thank you email. And then whenever I get that email that their order shipped, then they go into this workflow and I don't touch that, I don't mess with it anymore. Okay, so this is their email that they get. And I love Flowdesk because if you put in here, whenever you're making it, hey, at first name, then whenever they get this, if their first name is not, like if it's not in your email, whenever you put it into, when you add them as a subscriber, if it doesn't say their first name, it will say there, or like, hey, you could put, hey, babe, or hey, girl. With MailChimp, I don't think that they have that integrated to where it will pick up the other word. So it will either say, hey, Lauren, or hey, there, which I love. Let me see if I can find it. Nope. Okay. So, yay, your order is on its way. That's just telling them that they shipped it. They can track their order from their customer login. So that should be a button to go so they can log in and go to their customer login. Let me find that email back again. Okay. Let me click the back button here. Sorry, I'm probably making you guys dizzy. All right, so then, again, if you don't have pictures of yourself, just use, like we have beautiful, beautiful graphics in the app, and you don't even have to use Saint ones. You could just use like I have a clapping glitter one that I used to use. Don't let those little like hiccups stop you from creating this system, because this system saves you. Thanks for trusting me to be your personal Saint artist. Okay, this is the bread and butter of this email right here. Okay, this might be overwhelming to you guys, but again, I'm gonna flip this around for a second. So you want to create these emails, or not these emails, these videos for your customers. Sorry, I'm out of breath. You want to create these emails for your customers. So it's, number one, it's you. And for the time being, you can link these to other Saint artists, but it's going to be more impactful. They're going to feel like they're getting taken care of by you if they're getting these videos like on your platform. So what I had done was, when I created this email, it took me a little while to kind of create this email as a whole, because I knew that I wanted it to be like a series of it, that I could send this email to every one of my customers, no matter if they wanted light coverage, medium coverage, full coverage. And I knew that it needed to have how to set up their palette. Like, how many of you girls have got emails or like questions from your customers asking how to put their tin into a compact with the lid on it? or putting it behind it. I'm like, no, you have to take the lid off. So this just breaks it down. It makes it easy, and this is for like people who, if they don't follow you on your Instagram or Facebook, whatever platform that you like, this is going to kind of be a catch-all for them. So I had created these videos, and you guys can make your list of, okay, I should make this video this week, and next week I can make this video. So you might not have this email completed for another month if you don't have a lot of time to do Saint in one day or even a week. On a Saturday you could batch these videos. But I just like to stress that of like, don't let it feel like, oh my gosh, I have to film all these things and this seems like a lot of work, so I'm just gonna let it like paralyze me and not do it at all. But give yourself some time to kind of compile these. So, all right, let me flip this back around. So whenever I have in here, if you haven't already, go ahead, unpackage all your goodies, admire the beautiful packaging along with all the items included in your order. Check this video out to help you set up your pallet. So this is linked to my Instagram because I like for my customers to be following my Instagram, because that is how, that's just the platform I like them to follow. So this is going to take them here, and it's going to show them exactly how to put their put their tins in their pallet, how to put them in there. I feel like a lot of people don't understand like which product to use where at first. So I say in there, set your palette up in the order that you apply it and use it. All right, I think you guys get the point there. Oh, I think I just hang on one second. View in browser. Sorry, I exited out of that. Okay, so now that they know how to set that up and they've walked through it and they've done it with me, then I have linked several videos below that will help you as you learn your new makeup routine. For light coverage makeup, this video will be for you. So the reason that I broke these into 3 different categories is because if someone tells me in their color match form that they want light coverage makeup, I suggest the blend brush. So this video is going to take them to a blend brush light coverage video, okay? And again, April 25th, 2022. I did that over a year ago. And again, I did these videos. You don't have to recreate them. And then medium coverage makeup. I usually recommend the blush and bronzer brush and the detail brush. So that is going to show them how to do that if they got those 2 brushes. Full coverage, same thing, except for I used the buff brush. It's going to load. Buff brush and the blush and bronzer brush, okay? So I think you guys get the point there. Then I always say I recommend playing around with your makeup application. This is one of my favorite ways to apply it with paint by numbers. This one takes them to the Cheetah Hack video. And again, these are all videos that I did like over a year ago. That was January. And then I have some tips. And then if they have any questions, to reach out to me, okay? So that is like the first email in my workflow. So your workflow, again, once their order ships, okay, sorry. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. I don't know why it's going off. Okay, so then this email is going to send to them, and then in 30 days, at 10 a.m., Monday through Friday, this next email is going to send. And this one is, let me find it here. Sorry. This one is going to ask them if they want to earn free makeup. So this is just like a general customer follow-up. And it just says, hey girl, are you loving your Saint makeup? Earn new Saint goodies at a discount or for free. And it's time to host a makeup class or party. They are fun, perfect reason to get your girls together, available online or in person. Check out how you earn discounted and free makeup. This tells them how our party rewards work. And then If they're not ready to host a party, but they need refills, they can shop here. When they click that, it's going to take them to their customer or like my shopping link, okay? So they know to just reach out to me if they are ready to host a party to earn some makeup. So this is the perfect way to, get those parties booked. All right, so that one went out. Like, let's just assume that that one went out. And then in 30 days, Monday through Friday, you can personalize these. I just like my emails to go out Monday through Friday. I wait until 10 a.m. And then, Shauna, you're going to love this one because you're featured in this. Then I send this one. So this is, these emails, again, you're not having to do anything in the background of these emails because these are, you've set your systems up in place. You've made this workflow. So these triggers are going to send these emails out. So let me find this one. And again, I have the link to all of these that you guys can see them close up. So it would say, hey, Shauna, or hey there if it didn't pick up her name. Make an impact while making an income. So I have sent my email of like customer follow-up, troubleshooting options, and links to all my videos. Then I want them to host a party or refills to help with sales. And then so this would be like 3 months later, I want them to be thinking about signing up to be an artist, or that it's an option for them. Make an impact while making an income. And again, that's me and my friend Shauna, who I met through Saint. And then I just talk in this about, I just wrote up like my journey as a Saint artist and how, little did I know the potential that this business had to offer, how it was, I just shared about my journey, and this is like really personable to me. And then I just say, I never imagined this blessing this company would be for me. Maybe this is something you are wanting or needing to. So then I tell them, reach out to me if you guys have questions. I have this linked to my Instagram on almost all these emails. So it will, if they wanted to click this, it would take them to my Instagram. So that's kind of how I got those photos on the bottom there. So I've hit my point of customer follow-up, refill your tins or host a party, the artist program, and then my last email in my workflow. It's going to wait another 30 days, and then it's going to ask them if their tins are getting low. Let me find that one. And it just says replace what you need and pop into your magnetic compact. Again, this is not my photo. This is just someone that I found like off of the Saint Artist image group. And then it just says shop here. This one didn't take me any time at all to create. And that will hopefully get you some reorders, and you can hopefully get some sales from it. So that is the end of my workflow. So then it tells me, but if I wanted to add another email in here, okay, let me kind of show you how a workflow works. I would want my action to be an email. And then I can duplicate an existing email or create new email. I'm gonna just duplicate this. And then I would pick one of these from, let's just make a copy of this one. So if I wanted to have another one about the artist program, which I feel like I probably need to have another one about the artist program, answering like some frequently asked questions. So see, I'm giving myself some homework during this. So then I know that I have to add a trigger here. So I want time delay. I want to wait a certain amount of time, and I want to wait 30 days. Let's see. Okay. So now it's going to wait 30 days. And at 30 days, you could be done, but you can add another condition here, and you can make a certain day of the week. So I would select Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. And then if I only wanted it to send at a certain time of day, I would just select like 10 a.m. Okay, and then that's whenever this email would send. So that is your email system. Again, do not let this overwhelm you. Pick one email a week or one email a month and create it, and then set up your workflow. And I'm telling you, this will help your business. It just helps nurture your customers. And it doesn't have to be email. It can be anything. If it's a texting program, just have something in place, because as your business grows and you're trying to remember, okay, did I text this person? Did I follow up with this person? You're going to run yourself ragged, and you want to be able to work your business, okay? You want to be able to work it whenever you want to. And that's one of the biggest blessings of Saint, is that we have the freedom to work it when we want to. So just pick to work it smarter, not harder. You guys are so welcome. Again, I have all of these linked, so you can click the links and you can look at them for inspiration. Again, make these your own. Don't just copy them word for word. Just think about how you would talk to one of your customers if it were in person, because that's what is going to be the most genuine to you. But yeah, I think that this is it. I think that I feel like this is not 45 minutes, but I kind of went through that rather fast, but there's a lot of information in there. So you guys can message me if you have any questions as well. I'm happy to help any way that I can. I need some water. I am like out of breath, I feel like. I pay, I think, $38 a month for Flowdesk. To me, it is worth it because, again, I'm not having to go in and send out emails. I created those videos that are embedded over a year and a half ago, a year and a half ago, and I just go in and make little tweaks as time goes on. And again, I'm probably going to go in and re-add that email that I said that I feel like, oh, after the other 30 days, I probably need another one about the artist program. So it is well worth the investment of $38 to me. That's something that you can decide for your own business. If that's not something that you can do right now in your business, still create these emails, whether or not it's in your personal email, and send them from your Gmail account. There's not a way to automate them, but you can at least schedule them and at least be telling your customers thank you. Send them an email with questions, because that is going to eliminate them messaging you saying, my makeup feels cakey, my makeup is heavy. Well, girl, it's because you're applying too much. So have those frequently asked questions, have a system in place, and just even if it's in your notes. So whenever I started as a Saint artist, yes, I think MailChimp is free. So if you're looking for a free option, check out MailChimp. Again, it's not as, like their templates aren't as aesthetically pleasing, but if you don't care about that, then by all means do that. But what I was going to say is your notes on your phone, utilize those. When I started as a Saint artist 3.5 years ago, I had everyone's color match form, like the text template. I can show you because I still have it in here saved. It's pinned to the top of my form here. Let me find it. Okay, so this is on my computer, but this is what would send to my customers. This was my color match form, so I could grab it and send it to them. And then I would literally copy and paste all of this, and I would text that to them. See how old this link is? That's my maiden name. But it's been pinned to my the top of my notes. So if you aren't ready for, yes, Shauna, I know that's you. If you're not ready for emails yet, then just have something so you're not typing out every single question that you get asked 100 times over again. If you are always getting asked, I feel like my makeup is cakey. If you send it to one person, put it in your notes, and then make like a keyword so you can just search it in your notes, copy and paste it. Like, seriously, simplify. Do we need to ask permission before we send future continuation emails to clients? I do not think so, because they're going to be in your funnel, so it's just going to automatically trigger them. The email that I send to my artist customer, oh my gosh, that did not even make sense. Sorry, pregnancy brain, I don't know what happened there. Let me read that again. Wow. I give them the information, like about the artist program. The first thing that I do is I tell them the impact that the artist program has had on my life. And I wrote that story up about, you know, I never knew that, I'm sure everyone on this call could relate to, like, you never knew that makeup could make such a difference. And then I wrote in there, you know, how it saved me from having to stick it out in a terrible work environment. And then it's, you know, I'll get to stay home with my baby in a couple months and not have to go to an 8-to-5 job. Like, those are all things that other women can relate to. So just share your story, share your heart, and that's what people are going to relate to. And then, like I said, I was like, oh, I should do another email that's just like frequently asked questions about the artist program. So again, you don't have to have fancy pictures done or anything like that. Just grab some stuff off of Pinterest. I was gonna find these pictures and show you. So as I'm kind of on here, if you have any other questions, I'm gonna hang out for another minute. But I had created these graphics over a year ago too, of frequently asked questions about the artist program. I'm gonna try and find it here. And so I'm probably gonna work these into another email segment. Let me see if I can find it here. Sorry. Where is my beauty? There it is. Okay. So these are the graphics I created about this artist program. They're on my Pinterest. Way far down here, maybe. Maybe they're not. Okay, I'm gonna still check for some questions. But you guys can create these graphics in Canva too, and then share them to your Flowdesk. You can like upload them to your Flowdesk. Oh, I guess it would help. My brain is not working properly today. And now my Wi-Fi is not working. Okay, I really want to share these graphics or show you guys these graphics. Because a lot of these graphics that I created, I just used from pictures that I found on Pinterest, and like kind of like for the artist program. Let me go to my Canva. This might be quicker. Sorry. Hopefully this was helpful. I can't wait to see your guys' emails. Whenever you create them, come back and let me know if you did create them or not. Okay, I don't know. Okay, here it is. Found it. Sorry, that took forever. All right, so I have these in a template or the sizing to share on my Instagram stories. So this is what it looks like. This image I found on Pinterest. This is a team picture from conference in San Diego. I grabbed this picture from Pinterest, this picture from Pinterest. All these pictures are from Pinterest. And then whenever I had taken that with like, you know, my ring light outside of my old house, years and years ago. And then I had updated this whenever we rebranded to Saint, and I have pictures of me and Shauna and things like that. So I have updated ones, but that's just an idea of how you can, you know, those would be that. This is what how I'm gonna build that next email in my series. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. That got long because I was looking for those forever. But if you guys have questions, if you need help, reach out to me. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. Have a great Monday.